Hi, I'm Aniston.
Hi, I'm Kinsley.
And today we're answering questions for our Q&A.
You'll need a Bible, a notebook, a pen, and a highlighter.
Let's get on to the video.
These questions were asked by people who are either following us on Instagram or we know them personally. We just wanted to ask them some questions, so we will be answering all of them. We have 6 questions to answer.
Our first question is, I don't hear God speak to me. Why?
The reason you might not hear God speaking to you, it sounds cliche, but it's really just because you're not listening. You have to put all your focus on Him. So especially when you're praying, it's important not to have any distractions.
Also, God's voice doesn't have to be necessarily Him speaking to you directly. It could also be Him speaking to you through actions and other people.
Yeah, it's really important to look at outside things, not just while you're praying, because you might pray and then later on down the line, you'll get your answer from your prayer. So it's important to just keep your eye out for God speaking to you in different ways. He can speak to you through other people. I know I've had that, I've prayed about something, and then he'll speak through Aniston, and he'll talk to me about something. Did you roll your eyes?
No, I won't.
So sometimes I'll pray about something, and he'll use Aniston to speak it through to me. Other things like that. He'll use people, he'll use circumstances, he'll use environments, anything, and he'll use your own feelings. One thing to really keep in mind is if something brings you peace and calm and clarity, it's most likely God guiding you in that direction.
And a verse that really describes this is John 10:27, and it reads, "My sheep listen to my voice, I know them, and they will follow me." So basically, if you listen to God's guidance, then it will lead you on a good path.
You're listening to Jeremiah 29.
Loki, where the heck is Jeremiah?
That's Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, I don't know. Jeremiah.
I found it!
Ezekiel, Daniel.
What is it?
29, verses 12 through 13. They will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Bible.
Biblical. Another verse that describes this is Isaiah 30:21, and it reads, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'"
Alright, the second question is, how do I keep my relationship with God strong even through hard times?
The key thing about this is that you just have to persevere through it, and you really have to, have stamina through it and really not give up.
I feel like everyone will go through this at least once in their life, and it's important to just know that, no matter how difficult it is, don't ever try to blame God for it, because God would never put these bad things in your life. So God is trying to use these experiences, whether good or bad, to teach you and to help you grow through them. So it's important to, while you're going through it, just think about the positivity of it. That's where joy comes in. Joy stays throughout hard times and good times. So it's important to have joy when you're going through hard times, and just to keep in mind, God is going to get me through it. He wouldn't put me in a situation if He didn't think I could go through it.
And with this, I suggest reading James chapter 1, 4, and 5. It really goes along with this.
I have to tell them the verses.
Oh, yeah.
Psalm 34.
Wait, hold on. I have it marked.
She has them marked. She has them marked. She has them marked. She has the verses marked in her biblical.
And
biblical.
Rise up. And a verse that goes along with this is Psalm 34:18, and it reads, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit."
Okay, one other verse is James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4.
It reads, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." The next question reads, "How do I stop being a lukewarm Christian?" Basically, If you don't know what a lukewarm Christian is, it's like you're half foot in the world, half foot in God's word, I guess you could say. And you're not fully committed to what Jesus wants you to be, and you're not really wanting the life that Jesus wants you to have.
God does not like it when we're half in and half out. It's very important that if you're going to commit yourself to Him, you need to fully commit to Him. And that gets really hard when you're dealing with outside surroundings, like when you're at school or when you're at an environment that is not fully religious. It's important to just lean on Him, no matter your environment, and that will help you to stay fully devoted to Him.
A verse that goes along with this is Deuteronomy 6:5, and it reads, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength." The next question is, God says to turn the other cheek. Why should I be hurt twice, and when should I walk away?
So in the Bible, in Matthew chapter 5, verses 38 and 39, God says to turn the other cheek if someone slaps you. And that basically, He's not telling you that if someone hurts you, let them hurt you again. He's saying don't return harm with revenge. So if someone says something rude to you or someone hurts you physically or mentally, the right godly thing to do is not to fight back. But you don't need to just sit there and let them walk over you like a doormat. It's hard sometimes, but it is important to just forgive and forget. This would be where you forgive them for what they did, but you can still distance yourself from them. Forgiveness doesn't mean access. You can forgive someone for something that they did to you and still walk away and stay distant from them without returning harm, and that's what the Bible is saying right here.
The verse that goes along with this is Proverbs 4:23, and it reads, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it."
Another verse, if you want to get some more information about this, is Romans chapter 12, verse 18. And these are really just talking about how you should be peaceful. Keep peaceful. Don't start fights. Don't continue fights. If a fight is about to start, just walk away. Kindly walk away. Forgive and forget.
Band-aids don't fix bullet holes. You say sorry just for show. You live like that. You live with yours. You forgive, you forget, but you never let it go.
Question 5 is why was Jesus portrayed as white? Which was actually an interesting question when I was asked, because it's not a question you hear that often, but it is something that most people think about. Because Jesus was not white.
So, as we know, Jesus was born in the Middle East. He wasn't white. He had like an olive tone skin. But in Europe, when they were painting like portraits of what Jesus looked like, they portrayed him as white and portrayed him as the cultures that the painter lived in.
Yeah, and because European paintings were so popular, they became the first images that we saw of Jesus. So people began to just register him as what the Europeans had painted, which is why most of the time when people have pictures of Jesus or they're describing Jesus, we describe him as a white man, even though he is Middle Eastern. So he's not white, and that's why we think he is sometimes.
I'm white. I'm black.
I'm yellow.
I'm red.
I'm in my mom's car.
I'm in my mom's car. Vroom, vroom. Get out of my car. No. So that is all the questions that we have for today.
Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe, like, and go follow our Instagram.
Have a good day!